I want y'all to be clear on something that I'm about to say. Um, the way I was raised, right? My mother did her best. I can say this clearly. She did her best. My mother worked to provide for me and my sister. My mother did the best she could, put me in Boy Scouts, all that. I'm sorry, not Boy Scouts, Royal Rangers. We were different. But as I got older, I decided that I liked to just be my own person. So she would work. I would go out and hang with the thugs. I would fight a lot. I was truly, truly, truly lost as a kid. I could say that. My father was 2,000 miles away, so I didn't have a hands-on parent to like try to grab me and, steer me in the right direction. I mean, I had people in my neighborhood that would tell me go to school, get right, don't do this. But as you grow, you do what you want to do. I realized showing emotion wasn't part of the plan. I was in middle school when the state took us from our mother, and I was placed in a dog-eat-dog environment. A lot of people don't know that I was placed in this environment where I had to fight people on a constant basis. And when you're locked up for something you didn't do, like you have no control over, you start to become like hatred in your heart. I was a savage. I didn't care about nothing. If you wanted to fight, we fought. If it was whatever, it was whatever. I watched one of my friends get shot in the face, die. Like, what kid? Like, this is why I'm a kid. I had to be about 9, 10 years old. I would fight grown-ups. And all the time, I just wanted to be a kid, dog. Like, my mom was at work. She was busting her tail to take care of 2, well, actually 3, because my sister had a baby at 14. And it was just difficult sometimes. So, like, the love that you would want from a parent, I couldn't get. Because I almost think that my mom's brain, it was, I can't show him too much affection because it'll make him soft. And then people would take advantage of him. So I would win some fights. I lost one that I got sucker punched and I got lost. I couldn't see, so the fight was over. But I was still about my business. It was about getting money. And then I realized that as I got older, like, I didn't live my life like I should have. I should have been in the NFL or the NBA somewhere, or I should have been a doctor, lawyer. I allowed a lot of things to pass me by, but people thought I was dumb. So I was like, I gotta get on track. I got a security job. I put myself through school to become a medical assistant / phlebotomist. I was like, yo, I'm good. I'm about to be on the right path. I got in trouble with the law. I had to go pay my debt to society. I got home and it felt like everything crumbled. When it was horrible for me. I met a man named Mr. Victor Biza. Victor Biza was probably the only Hispanic man that I've ever met in my life who changed my life. He saw a kid, 20-some years old, kid still, and he changed my life. He says, you don't have to stay in the predicament that you're in. That rides with me every day. Tells me, how you gonna make money? I said, I'm gonna go back to what I know. He said, nah, I got a job for you. I was like, all right. 2004, 2005, I guess, he showed me how to drive a school bus, right? So you're going to drive a school bus. People are going to clown you. They're going to make fun of you because you're a bus driver. I want you to just stay focused. I said, okay. So I drive the bus. Niggas clowning me. He said, watch. Years down the line, I want you to watch. And I realized, like, what he was doing was setting the stage for me. I was like, yo, Mr. Bizer, this money, it ain't. He's like, just watch. See, I was in the mentality of go get that quick money. He was trying to teach me, be patient, you'll get that long money. You'll have a 401k plan. You'll have medical insurance. You'll have all that. He was teaching me something I never knew because I was always about the quickness. And then years go by and I'm like, wow, I think I'm really making some money doing it this way, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people say, yeah, but you got a lot of kids, dog. You got to take care of child support. And I ain't going to lie, child support almost broke me. Child support almost, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm better than y'all. Child support almost made me want to hang myself. Like, honestly, there was moments where I said, I work for nothing. I remember getting a $200 check in my hands one time. Like, I worked all these hours. That's all I get. No. And there was a lady named Julie Farrell. I'll never forget. God rest her soul. She told the child support lady, we're only allowed to take this much money from him because the boy has to live. And I remember getting my check and I had like $600 and I thought I was rich. I was like, all right. And I cried. And I said, God, what have I done with my life? And God said, it ain't over. It ain't over. You know, a lot of people, man, they judged me. They gonna judge y'all. And I remember somebody telling me, you worth it. I ended up on probation, and Dr. Jorge Cuellar took me on an Acts retreat, and it was like, boom. Between two Hispanic men that wanted to see a young black man make it, it showed me color don't matter. It's your heart that matters. And then I started coaching at my school, at my job, and I was good at it. It was undefeatable good. And I watched kids grow. And what them two men taught me, I was teaching other people. I remember I was helping somebody learn basketball, how to coach a girls' basketball team. And I said, all it is angles. You'll be perfectly fine. They became good at that. And they became even great at volleyball. We always look at what people want us to look at. Let me tell you something. And I say this from my heart. If you keep negativity around you, like your friends are negative, everything's negative, you'll start living their life. You'll start living their life. I promise you, you will live their life. That's not what you want. Sometimes some of your information that you have to keep to yourself. Sometimes you just have to be blessed enough to know God brings certain people in your life. You bring the other ones. I'm blessed, y'all. I'm 44 years old. I'm blessed. I'm not dead. So now I have to put the pieces together. I have to get my own house. I want to be married. I want to have someone to come home to. Not just a girlfriend. I want a wife. Someone to come home to. And it's time. Some of y'all stop looking at all the wrongs that's been done and start looking at what the right that can be done. Let's not be nitpicking. Let's not be petty. Let's not be any of that. Our goal and our job in society is to build each other up. We can tear each other down. That ain't nothing. But to build somebody else up right alongside you, that's the real test. Carter's life.